many times you don't understand why and a wish, a goal, it didn't happen yet. A wish wasn't materialized yet. Why I can change this? I want so much. Why I can't? This is a very recurrent question that you all ask and that you all ask us. In the majority of times, in a big, really big time, is that you all doubted that. This doubt sometimes is conscious, but sometimes this doubt is only emotionally. Sometimes you say, I'm certain that this is what I want. It's obvious that I want this. Obvious. This is good for me. How can I not want this? I want. But inside of you, your emotion is not corresponding, and a materialization needs two parts. It needs an intention, focus, and it needs the idea, and also needs feelings. These two parts together create things in the universe. Create things that you want in the universe. But you need to understand that you need those two parts. It's necessary that those two parts be aligned for the things that you want, your wish, your idea, your goal to be manifested. It needs that your feelings are correspondent. Your feelings want so much as your mind, as much as your head. If this doesn't happen, your feelings win always. Because without your feelings, your emotions, the things that you feel creates by itself. And this is the part that you have most difficulty of understanding. First of all, because your feelings creates, so if your happiness creates what you want to live, the wonderful trip that you want to take, if your happiness creates this part, so expected, your fear also creates, your doubt also creates, your stress also creates, your rage, your hate also creates, since you believe in the things that you are feeling. When you feel something, it communicates with the universe. If you want, for example, take a trip, a long trip, and I want to take a trip around the world for at least 20 days. And your feelings are saying, it's expensive. How are you going to stay without work for 20 days? Who's going with you? What are you going to do? You don't speak the language of these countries. If these are your feelings, asking so many whys, so many doubts, you are not going to go on this trip. Most probably because your feelings are not correspondent. This feeling of doubts communicates with the universe, like your feelings of happiness. Your feeling of I can do this communicates with the universe as much as I can do this. So, more than do visualizations, say yes, this is going to happen to everyone. It's important for you to observe your feelings. That one that you really feel when you think that you want, that you feel when you are saying to another person. This is the most important part. The universe doesn't respond to what you say. The universe responds to what you are, your frequency. Each frequency that you feel, it's an expression of your I. It's your expression. So, if you feel something, you communicate this something to the universe, no matter what frequency. If you, for example, say, I want to go on a trip for 20 days, and all the time you were saying, but the time doesn't help, but it's going to be cold. How am I going to get the money? How these people get the money to travel? But all these things about plane, maybe it's dangerous, and the people travel. Is it worth to spend the money? Really? You are being contradictory. You are not vibrating all the time. That frequency. So when you think to be cheer up and going on a trip, you also think about the unpleasant ones. You are planting these unpleasant seeds around your goal, this tree that you want to bear fruit. So, as much more simple your wish, and this means you only have your wish. It's not how much it costs, but this is my wish. I want to go on a trip for 20 days. This is my wish. A simple wish doesn't create wish around saying it's difficult, but it's expensive, but will I get it? But I'm really going to enjoy? Am I going to take advantage of it? All of these small thoughts with corresponding feelings being planted around of the main wish makes this is not a simple wish. It becomes a complex wish. And the more complex becomes your wish, the more complex will be for you to add enough energy for your wish to materialize. Many times you want something that is going against your beliefs. For example, you want stop doing something that you were doing for a long time. For example, you want to change jobs. You want to change relationship. You want to change your eating habits. You want to change your lifestyle. You want to go to bed early. Or you want to change your eating habits. Or things that you do for a long time. Things that are in your life for a long time. Things that until now for you were truth. That made sense. That had its own energy. Because you feed these things automatically. And then, one day, you decide to change. When you decide to change, you are simply going at the opposite side of these beliefs. The beliefs want you to go this way, and you are going in the other way. So that's where starts the phase of strange things. Sometimes you want to do something, and it feels like everything around you is going against your wishes. So then you say, this is not meant to be. This is nonsense. I think God is not too happy with my decision. I am going to stay the same way because everything is telling me to stop. Everything is telling me it's nonsense. In truth, the nonsense is you to give up on this new version that you want to be. Because when you are going in a new way, and this way is very different from the other way, you need to build a new way. And for you to build a new way, you need to do new things. And do new things, sometimes you need to find a way, practice. Sometimes you only need to keep going. Because these beliefs are going to do something that you call self-sabotage. They are doing exactly what they are doing. You are the one that wanted to change. They want to continue being the same. But you want to change. You need to continue to convince these beliefs that what you want to do will make you happy. Because all the beliefs that exist in your consciousness, they have only one principle: to preserve you, to make you happy, see you at your best. That's why they are there. For more that you say, so I can't lose weight. And how it's possible that inside of me, I see this as good, that a piece of me see that as good. Being overweight, being sick, being in this relationship, how is this part of me think that it's good? Yes, because there was a moment that you were happy doing what you did, eating as much as you want, choosing scarcity instead of prosperity, choose to have an unpleasant person at one side of your life because she protected you and gave you an emotional support. If today you see this person like, no, this person really today is not part of what I am today. I can't stay with her. Before wasn't like that. So you create this belief in that time. So then you have to show to this belief that the new version you are creating need other things, other people, or other goals, and other wishes, other ways. So if you want to change something in you, in the majority of times, everything that you need to do is to continue. Don't pay attention in the strange things. Don't pay attention at the self-sabotage. Don't pay attention at nothing that wants to take you from your path. If this change that you want to make makes you happy, it's really what you wish, you continue. And as you continue, you are creating the same time energy around you. And the same energy will start to attract from the universe the things that you need to continue that path. And then when you take a step, another step, and another step, you will start to convince your beliefs that they also need to change. They need to be recycled. They need to be reformulated, creating then other beliefs. Beliefs that are going to enable your path, your journey. So continue knowing that what you want to change in you or you want to change in your life makes sense. It's worth it to continue walking.